Oh, everything takes too much energy. I don't want to commit. I don't want to go places. I don't want to do things. I don't want to talk about stuff really that much because I've already done it. I've already done a lot of this stuff. What do you want to do? Like I don't even care anymore, you know? And I'm not trying to be a ruthless SOB. I'm burping over here. I just took a drink of tea, okay? Jeez. But I don't want to be so ruthless, but it's just it gets to a point where it's just, I don't care. Like, you want me to do some things like there was this girl, and she wanted me to go to the store and stuff like that. And it's like I don't want to go stand around the store. All right, I'm sorry. Like, I don't even want to go to the movies, dude. I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to the bar. I don't want to go to coffee shop. I don't want, dude. Probably the only place I wanna go is a place to get food, and I don't even wanna eat it there. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I have some reasons for this. For one, I'm very lazy, and I like to minimize my work, my workload, And there's not a lot of people like this, like, you don't really think like this. But me, I try to minimize everything that I'm doing, cut out everything. So basically, if I want, I can just go like just dripped off. Just take a nap. Isn't that great? Like clear your schedule in case you want to take a nap. Isn't that great? But unfortunately, not everybody can do that. You know what I mean? You have commitments, you have things you have to do. Charity work, man, that charity work is getting you some that charity work is pushing the human race forward. These friendships are doing things for you, which essentially, I'll just be honest, I don't have like, do I really have friends? Like, if you don't talk to someone for more than a year or 6 months, are they really your friend anymore? Just think about it. Or just like a person who you like, yeah, that's my friend. We hung out like 5 times. Yeah. But it was for the time that we had, we really bonded and we solidified that friendship. Like, am I just foolish? Am I foolish for this? Because I feel like I've done this before where I just assumed that we were just so tight. We were just, like just going in, yeah, buddy, hi. Like, are you really looking at the situation here, man? Like, I know I'm not like one to judge people, and I'm a really cool, kind-hearted person, and that's kind of the problem, you know. But also, I'm the type of person who's like, it's like I don't care about myself enough, and it's probably because I'm lazy. Like some people think that some people don't care about themselves because they have some self-esteem problem or their parents didn't teach them or whatever. And maybe it did have something to do with that, some stuff that they learned in their background. But I think when it really comes down, it's just too like I'm trying to minimize the workload here, you know? Like like who the hell wants to brush their teeth and comb their hair and take a shower? I mean, I do, I've done those things in my life, but I'm just saying, if I could get away with not doing it, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I guess I have to have some kind of reservation. I have to have some kind of like, I don't know, like, I guess I'm trying to be on the internet, so these things are pretty much necessary. But I guess just in case in real life, if the situation never happens that I need my teeth and my hair and my glowing skin, and I'll have it. But unfortunately, not everybody's like that, and some people just refuse to brush their teeth and take a shower, and maybe they end up toothless or you know friendless or just completely outright rejected because there's something funky coming from the monkey. You know what I'm saying? So I look at myself and I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. I do my chores. I get things done. I do everything I need around the house. Okay, I take care of myself and then some. I do more. I do more than I have to do, and that's good. But it's still the bare minimum. Everyone has a bare minimum. You know what I mean? And I feel like my standards are pretty high, especially if you want to compare it to a homeless person who literally doesn't do anything. You know, like not to like give you flashbacks or anything, but you ever like just got a whiff of a homeless person before? You know, you could tell their hair's all greasy and stuff. Like, if you have, and you probably learned that you don't want to be around those people, not because they're going to stab you, but also because, you know, who knows what weird trash pile they were rolling around in. Just saying. It's kind of like a dog at that point. It's just like, I don't know where your tongue's been. I don't know if I want you licking me. I don't know where your paws have been. I don't know I don't know where you've been. I don't know what the hell you've been doing. Steed, back down, steed, back down, steed. But for real, I love dogs. I love dogs. You know, I they're so great. They're so amazing. Dogs are just so great. And I wish I had one. You know, my current situation, I'm not really able to have large animals, so I'll just leave it at that. But it would be great to have you know a homeless person that I can kind of spruce up a little bit. Isn't that kind of what a dog is? It's almost like the same thing. I mean, they have the same amount of intelligence as a homeless person, so you go to the animal shelter, and it's kind of just like bringing home a person who doesn't do things that people do. People are too smart. That's the barrier right there. You know what I mean? Is an animal is just dumb enough to where they're just cool things to have around. You know, so that's nice. There's a lot of nice things. There's a lot of nice things there. But what I'm really trying to get at here is there are certain things that are just they're just too much for me. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that I'm ruthless. I'm not saying that I'm just so savage that I absolutely don't care about anyone, anything that's happening to them, this and that. It's not about that. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of energy I have in my life and how much I have to do the things that I want to do with my life and all of the terrible things that are happening in the world and how much effort it takes to just think about something or have emotion and really even process the situation. I mean, I almost think that I've been traumatized enough in my life to the point where, things don't really phase me. If something really bad happens, I'm just like, that happened last week like 50 times, you know what I mean? Like just because it was a person in a different situation and different things happened, the circumstances like okay, someone's not on this earth anymore. Okay. You know? It's gonna happen to me too, you know? It's just so much effort. You know what I'm saying? It sounds bad when I say it, but I'm trying to like explain it in a way that I'm like still maintain my dignity here. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of, you know, me personally, I guess I'm smart enough to see that, hey, if you're gonna say stuff on camera, at least try to be a semi decent like guy, like don't just like totally just, you know, just try to turn everything into just a poop puddle, or something like that, like I'm not trying to just diminish everything into this lower form of life, you know. But it's a little bit much, and all those small situations is just hilarious too, because it's like, you know, man, it's so much effort. It's so much effort. There's so much you have to do, to get to a certain point to work something. Like it's like building a relationship. Do you understand how much work goes into that, man? Jesus Christ, man. It's like you're a single person, and then but you want something real, or maybe you don't. But I'm just saying, if you were like, just say there's a person, they're single, but they want something real long term, right? And it's like, dude, some people are like 50 years into that. It took a long time to build up to that point. Okay, so it's like, I guess the more you invest, the harder it is to throw it away. It's like, no, no, no. We've been doing this. We've been at it a long time. We need to, we need to keep it going. We need to polish the turd in the closet. All right, keep the shrine looking good, glowing. All right, let's go sweep the candy bar wrappers out of the parking lot. Did you clock out? What are you doing? But yeah, I think about all the people that watch my videos, and I just, I think about their lives, and I think about what they do for a living and all of this stuff. And it is kind of true, making stuff online for people, if you really want to like actually make stuff for people and for them to really like it and stuff, you know, like a lot of people out there work pretty hard, you know? And then some people it's like, well, why am I working so hard for someone that just probably sits around all day and does nothing? You know what I mean? So some of the people out there it's like, yeah, I'm trying to earn it. And then other people it's like, yeah, I guess here just have this because you everything's just given to you. I don't know what your situation is, but I guess anybody can just, plug in anywhere nowadays. So, you know what? Honestly, I don't even think you need to have a job. Being homeless is you're probably better off. You're probably better off. I think if you're a very, very good homeless person, you could probably live pretty well, dude. Just saying. Just saying. But then you're probably working anyways. Like even if you're a professional beggar, still requires some work. But that just made me think of something. A professional homeless person who gives other homeless people lessons on how to be homeless. Yeah. Professional homeless person. Yeah. Yeah. I almost feel like, like giving a change or money to a homeless person is like getting a wish from a leprechaun or something. Like I feel like it's good karma. like you give them something and I almost feel like I feel like there's some magic powers going to be at play there. That's what I feel like. I feel like if you do it, then I don't know, like maybe maybe somewhere down the grapevine, this person will subconsciously telepathically communicate that this thing should happen to you over here, so you get like a free TV or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if this you give this guy money, then somehow people kind of connect that you did it, and then somehow like people will give you a watermelon or something, or like something like good will happen to you. I'm saying it's like you're giving the leprechaun his own pot of gold, and then he puts all the gold into one pot, and then it's at the end of the rainbow. All right, I'm out of here.